Hello and welcome back. We are back home on the home planet. And we need to get the titanium and silicon hooked up to the rest of our factory. You may have noticed that, where is the milestone? We got a milestone at the end of the last episode, this interstellar logistics. So we have vessels transporting titanium and silicon from Metallo 4 back home to our home planet of Metallo 3. So pretty cool. Also, this is done. If you remember, we removed sulfuric acid, that's what it's called, from this tower. So I can delete that, and I can remove this. Why did we do that? Well, why did we do that? That's a good question. Okay, this also can be deleted. We were belting titanium here, but actually this is going to be demand. So you'll see it go up. Now it's going up because it's getting it from the interstellar tower, which is actually really close to it, right there. We might suffer a little bit of sufficiency issues here. Hopefully in the short term, but also we're going to boost power pretty soon. Okay, so this belt is not needed. Really, this entire depot of titanium dump is not needed anymore. But titanium needs to come from somewhere to feed these two things. So the two production lines that need titanium are the crystals right here, and then this stuff. Is this hydrogen fuel rod?
Mineral depleted.
So one option is to belt it from over here. Another option is to demand it in this using this tower because there is an open slot, and then belt it from there. That's kind of what I'm thinking that I'm gonna do. I'm gonna work backwards and think about it this way. Yeah, like if we could do a splitter like this, could be kind of cool looking. Where there goes some, and then yeah. And here's the other. Now, what to prioritize? It's a weird one. I actually think I want to prioritize the fuel, which seems odd, but I think that makes sense. Okay, and then if this is true, then we have titanium coming from here. Demand. Okay, I'm guessing it used it all to demand to the other place. What's the problem here? Demand? Why is it not sending any? Huh. I don't know. Okay, some is going here. Okay, here comes some. And it's just slow. Or maybe the drones are busy, or I don't know. Yeah, it's just we need more from the planet. Okay, so assuming that actually works, we need to belt the titanium over here. So I'm gonna do it like this. Go up to level 2. I'm wondering if I might just delete these. I think I'm going to. Probably a bad idea. But if we run into power issues, I'm going to add more solar panels. And eventually we'll have the fusion fusion power plants, so that will help. Now our mecha is doing fine, and we got some spare right there. So just this is going to keep going until it backs up here, and then the rest of the titanium will be used for crystals. And then at that point, we're going to finally start researching again. All right. Well. Oh, silicon. Yeah, of course. So in our interstellar tower, we got silicon as well. That needs to be moved over. Where? Oh, here's the silicon box. Probably gonna need to build a new tower for this. Do we have one made? No. So, I'm gonna make one. We do want to think about a distributor. We're going to need to build another distributor with these. But that's no issue. I don't think. Okay, I'm going to hold that steady. Can we just cram one in here in the middle? Let's see. Yeah, no problem. So it's going to demand this stuff. I kind of want to charge it first.
Insufficient materials.
Ah, I think we dropped all of our power poles on Metalla 4. Okay, now where are the drones? Are they in my inventory, or did I use them? Probably used them all. So that's the other thing that's just bogging down our factory, is just having to keep up with these drone productions. Okay, so 50 in there, good. It's charging up. Let's change that to demand. Okay, this is it. It just goes in here. So if we delete that box, we'd have a bunch in our hand. So I want to dump all of those in there, which is almost full now. And then just work on pulling it out. Snaking it around here. Alright. The end. But not quite the end. So, let's do a small box. And an inserter, and do like 4 stacks. And then do a, where's the distributors? I should have 2 in my inventory. Okay, here's one. Oh, I didn't know it worked that way. Did you see that? You can actually grab something from the inventory and build it that way. Things you learn by doing. 4, okay, good. And then we're going to do the same thing for titanium. So, titanium is coming out of here. Guess we can put it here since that's prioritized. Okay, cool. Now, what to do next? A couple things. We could work on military. We're about to get attacked on Metalla 4, by the way. I'm assuming I'm going to be fine. However, we'll keep an eye on the notifications. Alright, in the meantime, I'm curious how these two things compare. Okay, so if you just kind of look at both of these and switch back and forth, I'm comparing the stats. It doesn't have a DPS rating, but that's a stat that would be interesting, where you combine the damage versus the fire rate. The attack drones are tougher, though. I mean, maybe you just do, like, some of each. So if I do 15 of each, what's that like? That would use all my prototypes. Where's the sulfuric acid going? Can we dump it in here? Yeah. Graphene. Ah, yeah, graphene's going in here. Let's check the tree. Do we have fusion power yet? No, it's this guy. We can queue it up. No, I think we should work on solar sails, actually. Okay, let's look at the base layout. So the idea is you put a tower down and you move laterally along the latitude of the planet for a production line. That's the guiding principle that I want to start getting in the habit of doing. So maybe you could fit one here.
Replication complete.
So let's just look at solar sails. Here it is. Graphene and what are these called? Photons? Photon combiners? Yeah. 4 seconds to make 2. Yeah, let's do it. When in doubt, make another logistics tower.
Replication complete.
This is going to take a lot of foundation too. Alright, well, now we want to soak up our steel by using a bunch of foundation. Oops. Okay, so these are made, I assume, in replicators, assemblers. Replicators is the handcrafting. Okay. Ah! We want to make more of these. How do I... There we go. Okay. I mean, I probably will only use, I think, 4 is what I'm guessing, based on the ratios. I think it was like 4 a second. Even that might be more than we can handle. At least currently. Yeah. 4 seconds makes 2.
Replication complete.
But yeah, it's 1 and 1, pretty simple. It's interesting, right? Because it's 1 and 1 makes 2. So that means the output line should be close, like this. And then the 2 input lines can just be on this side. It makes it a little more straightforward. Graphene and photon combiners. I know, oops, let's go ahead and take the graphene. I know that graphene is already in the logistics. Oh, they both are. Great. Power it on both sides. Should be working now. Now that's just making them and storing them. So let me set up the storage. Solar sail demand 408, 4800. All right. Now that is 1 per second, meaning it using 1 graphene per second and 1 photon combiner per second. So let's go to verify this guy. Okay. Well, one thing, we could upgrade these, but also, that is definitely not 1 per second. If we add a third one, it would be. So let's do that. This is interesting. You really use the shift-click functionality. Is this gonna work? Seems to. So that is 1 photon combiner per second. Okay. It's good, right? And then you could continuously backtrack on prereqs, right? Like if that's 1 per second, that means we need 2 per second prisms. Didn't we move the prisms? Yeah. So that means we need actually 1 more of these guys. Which I think is okay. Let me think about the... So like this is 2 a second, right? Oh shoot. We actually only need 2 of these. Well, that's good news. Okay, so why? Because they make 2 each. So it's like this is 2 a second right there. Now they use 3 a second glass. And this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Really? 9? That's weird. Why do we have 9? I mean, okay, that's fine. 9. So it's 4.5 per second. 3 per second. Oh, yeah. 2 a second. 3 a second. Okay. It's like I kind of want to... In fact, I think I'm going to. I think I'm going to increase this to be 12 smelters. And so this thing is so... Do I really have to left click to get out of it? That's not the best. Okay, I'm going to do 3 more smelters. Okay, good. And they fit. So because it's 2 to 1 and it's 2 seconds, that's perfectly a green belt of stone to a yellow belt of glass. Now they're not all being used for prisms, but we could put the rest in a tower, I suppose. Alright, there we go. See, we're getting some yellow science again.
Replication complete.
Not powered yet. Oh, there's the yellow power lines that I was expecting. Not to worry, it's perfectly natural. Supply glass. Let me do something. Let me demand. This could be a good little trick. Like if you click demand, just to make sure that they're not being supplied anywhere else on the planet, and they are not. And then switch it to supply. Okay. Okay, so power. It's close. Okay, we could do nothing. We could add more solar panels, which, I mean, look at all these. It's kind of getting ridiculous. We could start shooting solar sails in orbit, but that only generates power if you have a ray receiver. And, do we have that technology yet? I don't see ray receiver on here. It's like a big satellite dish. So I guess I'll just build 10 or 20 more solar panels. There's 10. $15. We need 5 more. And there's 20. Okay. I think we could do this line here. That's 10. How's our... Let me check my iron supply while those are building, because I heard some low... Or some... What do you call it? Expired miners. Oh. No, those are all... Those are all still doing things. Okay. Yeah, this is doing a lot of work for us. This one over here. In fact, I could even see reason to upgrade this further.
Replication complete.
Okay. I love the upgrade tool. It's really nice. Alright, we're about to get attacked. Not here. In our foreign colony planet, Metallophore. So see how some of these are 0? Well, at least 1 are. That's not good. Yeah, 3 astronomical units away. We can't really do anything. We're just gonna wait and see what happens. If the whole place gets destroyed, that sucks, but we'll deal with it. Oh, interesting. These aren't working either. So that means all of the graphite is going to these 3 things. Huh. Wow. That's a lot of graphite. This is 12, right? Yes. Okay, I think that's just damage taken, not destruction. So far, so good. So it's 12 coal per second, 6 graphite per second. Okay. Looks like most of it's going here. I just make sure what this is. I think it's science? No. Ah, graphene. That will probably go down eventually. It's likely just filling up the supply. I think it is 3 to 2. That's interesting. And then some goes to science, of course, too. Wow! I mean, that goes to show you, like, almost 100% of our power is coming from solar, because it's nighttime, so it's all discharge.
Flight mode.
Oh yeah, fusion. Well, we gotta research stuff still. Yeah, we added it to the queue, though. Alright. Well, other than that, what can we do? Yeah, I think it'd be cool to have like a military factory base kind of thing. I think we probably need one. So maybe that could be our next project. I'm going to make 20 more solar panels though. And I'm going to have to manually move these because it always does that. I mean, we have 3 different turrets. We have battlefield analysis base. This could be something we take to Metallophore. Like a few of these guys. And maybe some new fighter ships. Attack drones. Okay, so, solar panel. Yeah, we're still yellow. Gonna not build over the coal. You could maybe do this line though.
Replication complete.
Okay. Let's see how that does. So, solar sails. We have our rail injector. Check this thing out. I mean, that's what you do, you know? Although, I do want to do rail... I do want to do ray receivers first. First, as in before actually firing them. So perhaps that's overly cautious, but doesn't hurt to stockpile, you know. Yeah, see, we already got a good amount going here. Okay, in that case, what can we make? I think we should do the military base. I mean, it takes a lot of things. It takes turbines, processors, circuits, photon combiners, particle containers, iron engines. What are these things called? Plasma exciters. And then, of course, copper and titanium, because that's the ammo. And I guess combustible units also. Easy, right? Well, to start that process, let's make more towers. And think about where we would want to put it. I think the North Pole, so red is north, is going to be where I put the ray receivers. South Pole,
Replication complete.
to be determined. Maybe most of the interplanetary logistics. I think maybe over here we could line up some towers and do military stuff kind of over there. Okay, so that's over here by the oil refineries. Past, let's see, we want to go past, like, left of the borders. Yeah. We got a lot of room. I think we have more room than we realize. At least I keep thinking we're, like, pressured for room, but we're really not. Okay, I think we'll want, like, at least 3. But we can always destroy them later. I'm not going to turn them on. I'm going to keep it unpowered. I'm just going to build what I'm thinking.
Replication complete.
I guess we could set the demands and stuff, but they shouldn't do anything, right? Hopefully. So, like, let's say iron plate. Start with the basic one. If we hit demand, nothing happens. Although I'm honestly not even sure if these are in... Ah, okay. So something does happen. Means the supply tower is the one working. Okay. Well, what do we want to do? Let's do the ships first. This thing takes 4 inputs. So, if we just make a replicator here, make a prototype. If you look at these, we got engines and plasma exciters. Should be on the outside. I'm gonna assume there's gonna be two. Kind of assume there's always two, just so it forces you to set it up in a linear, expandable way. Okay. That can be copper, or iron, let's say. Circuits, plasma exciter. So this is not gonna, there's no way engines are gonna be in here, right? Okay, yeah. So we can make that one engines. Yeah, plasma exciter. Over here. And then number 3 will go here, which is going to be circuits, yeah. Why don't we lower, let's do 1,000 demand. Oh, oops, messed up the belts a little bit. Okay, there we go. Oh wait, I just realized something. There's 5, because there's 4 inputs and 1 output. It's okay. I'll figure something out. Actually want the sorters to be closest to the power pole. Two seconds to make one. So the question is, can we put an output that's this long? And is it fast enough? 50, yeah, I think it's exactly the right speed. Yeah. Alright, so the funny thing about this is the input of it has to go into the adjacent tower, because there's not enough slots. Okay, so that one I'm going to go ahead and charge. Which means I'm going to go ahead and put in drones. And I guess this one as well. It's going to store prototypes. Wait a minute. Do we need to store prototypes? It seems kind of strange. Because they're basically just prerequisites for the fighter drones and the precision drones. So maybe we don't need to. Maybe. Just thinking out loud. Okay. I'll leave it there, and I'm gonna go get iron, engines, circuits in the logistical network. Iron is something we just boosted last episode, I think, or maybe the one before. So hopefully that's doing well. I think we got 12 a second working. Oh, here it is. Looks nice. I think they're all working. Wow, all the steel's working too. So they're working hard. They're working hard, man. So then the iron goes here, goes through all the rest of the factory. Yeah, it's just being completely chewed up. Wow. What's the turbines being used for? They're being demanded from something. It's not solar sails, is it? They're not used for this, are they? No. I can't remember. Ah. They're used for particle containers. Interesting. Okay. You had a decent buildup of particle containers. But not enough. I'm trying to decide if we want to expand the iron even more. I mean, I don't really want to, but... Let's look at the belts. 30 per second, 12. So this is a huge jump from 12 to 30. It's like 2.5, basically. Thinking. It'd be kind of cool to have it set up for 30 a second. I mean, it's literally 30 smelters, right? It seems crazy. Another option that could be kind of fun is importing iron plate from Metallo 4. But then it's like a little complex because you got to worry about defense and stuff. Let's see if the steel... I want to see if the steel is ever going to back up soon. Because I'm a little bit surprised how much they're working. Yeah, okay. A lot of it is just going into here. Well, this is a even split. So what if we just did a third split and brought it into a tower? Is that crazy talk? I don't love it, but I think that's what I'm gonna do. Unfortunately.
Application complete.
Okay.
Insufficient
Oops.
materials.
Not you. Yes, you. Okay. It's a power pole. Needs drones. And then it needs a belt. So I'm just gonna do the slow belt. And that will basically ruin these other two sources. But that's what it is. Okay. An interesting idea is this. What are we calling this? Just something with a D. Oh no, it's P. Proliferator. You get 1/8 more products. Does it slow down the speed? I forget. Fuel chamber generation. It does make it consume more energy. Huh. What would 1/8 or 12? Yeah, 1/8 increase. That's really confusing.
Upgrade.
Because that means 12 per second goes to like 13.5 or something like that. I don't want to mess with that. Yet, at least. Maybe when we get really late game and try to like really pump out efficient stuff. Okay. What else was not in the logistics network? I think plasma exciters. Now those actually are, because they go in here. And those are pretty slow, and they're actually missing prisms. Because prisms are being used up for these guys. Didn't we, like, I thought we timed this out. At least we thought we did. Okay, I'm gonna upgrade that and then go check on the prisms. Let me do this math again. 2 every 3 seconds. So we need 2 a second, because there's 3 of these. 2 a second, okay. Maybe we used them here? No, it doesn't look like it. I mean, this should definitely be pumping out 2 a second. Ah, coal is probably suffering. Yeah. Coal. Okay. Let's get more coal. Sounds good. Is this 3-way splitter? Yeah, it is. Wow. So not only could we get more coal, but I mean, this is stone. I keep calling it coal. But we could also probably make this blue. Okay, so let's look at the map. Here's one stone. There's some way over here. Ah, this could be a good opportunity to use the towers again. It's like everything we do, we use towers. Like, just put this stone straight into the tower. And then ferry it over there to where the smelters are. Pretty straightforward. Let's see if we have any miners left in our box of junk over here. No, we do not. So I'm thinking at least like 4 of these guys. For like 2 on each patch. Okay, so this is going to be supplying stone. 4,800. Give me some foundation for this. Hello. Let's make some of these guys.
Replication complete.
Then green. Oops. How do I downgrade? Okay. Here we go. And then these guys will combine to make a green also. And then these guys will combine to make a blue. Looks like we have power issues. Once again. Oof. Oh, it's rough. Okay, let's go look at the accumulators. Yeah. Again, it's hard to know that there for sure is an issue, but I kind of just want to make more solar panels. I guess 20 more. Let me burn this wood. Dump the coal. Oh man, we're getting bad. 16% power. This is real bad. Yikes. Look at all those lightning bolts. The great blackout of episode 17. Okay. Oh wait, look, we have 3 accumulators in my inventory. I don't remember why, but might as well build them. And who knows? I mean, this could just be some weird anomaly with a badly timed eclipse from the gas giant, you know. Ooh. Okay. We'll have to just, there's always a problem with something. Let's just keep being thankful we don't have to travel back and forth to Metallophore for titanium. Though honestly, I might do that, like right now. Just to fix this and maybe bring some fighters and stuff. So let me do... What did I do? 30 of these? Another 30? And then 15 of each like I did last time. This 15 that I have here should really stay on my person. I think eventually we'll get technology that allows us to have 2 different squadrons in the hangar. Right now we can't. Hey, whoa. Don't do that. Nope. There we go. Okay. Do we have any of those analysis bases? In here. Yes, we have 2 of them. That should be enough, actually. I'm going to carry these 4 turbines also. Energy shard. What are these good for? Should we just burn them? Nah, let's hold them. Okay, we have 4 windmills. Maybe we do like 6 more. Nah, dude, nah. We do 16 more. That way we have 20. The good thing about this is when we travel there, we don't need to empty our inventory first. We can just go. Which is quite nice. I know we never finished the coal, but we will do that soon. In fact, this is a perfect place to do it, right? I mean... Okay, let's do that first. Oh wait, look, we don't even have drones in here. Stupid. Demand, yeah, demand all the coal, that's fine. I keep saying coal. It is not coal. Alright, we need it to go way back here. Into here, before the splitter. It's the best way to do that. I'm gonna go this way, which seems messy, but... It only seems that way, but because it is, messy's okay.
Application complete.
So now, I think... This can all be blue, although we don't have enough blue. $29.
Replication complete.
When am I... How do I know if I have enough? Because you never do. Okay. So that's weird. Well, it's not weird. That's to be expected.
Replication complete.
I feel like we should do a splitter. I hate to overdo the splitters, but... In fact, what I really want to do is prioritize this to mine this out as quick as we can. And one way to do it quicker is upgrade this to blue. Okay. Cool. Now we'll go to Metallifort after dropping this one solar panel. And I'll speed up the travel. In fact, I'll just end it here and you can watch with fast forward me going there, repairing things, and trying to set up some automatic military facilities there. So, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next episode.